Hey guys, welcome back. And today I want to talk to you guys about conformity. And especially for teenagers, right? The worst thing a young man or woman, right? The worst thing they can do is conform to their friends, to what their friends are doing, to their society, and to what the standard norm is, right? The cultural norm, right? Here in college, the standard, the norm is going, hanging out with your buddies, just chilling, smoking weed, listening to hip hop, and rinse and repeat. Go out, go to the dining hall, go get a burger, go get some pizza, right? And sort of just this, whatever, go with the flow sort of autopilot lifestyle where you're just doing what everyone else is doing and you don't have the time to think outside the box because you're so consumed in trying to please everybody, trying to be a people pleaser, trying to say the right thing when you're in front of your friends, right? They're not really your friends, right? Let's be real. So you get caught up in all this, right? And you spend all your time trying to look good, right, in front of your friends because you don't want to have them make fun of you or think you're weird or whatever, right? So you spend so much of your time trying to do this. And what this does, right, is this creates sort of a huge I don't know what the word is. A huge crowd, I guess, of people that are just average, right? They're just fucking going on autopilot. And you know what? I remember what it was like. When I was, I'd say around 13, 14, I sort of fell into this. I didn't smoke weed. I kind of just, hung around with my friends and played video games. But it's sort of similar, right? We'd play video games and we just sit and do nothing and just bullshit, right? We just bullshit for like hours on end about nothing, right? We'd show each other memes and shit and like, come on, man. Like I know you want to have fun. I know you want to get some laughs in, but like you got to like be somebody, right? I mean, if you don't want to be somebody, don't be, right? But you got to like you got to be able to step back for a little, like if you're in this predicament right now, and damn right it's a predicament, right? It is a fucking problem. I don't care what anyone says. It's a problem that we have young people that are feeling pressured to fit in, to conform, to do what everyone else is doing. It's a problem, right? So damn right it's a predicament. So what do, right? We have to teach young, like I said in a previous video, that teenagers have no guidance, right? We think our parents guide us. We think our teachers guide us. They are part of the problem, right? Teachers and parents are doing the exact opposite. They'd be better off doing nothing than teaching, right? Our parents, right, telling us this and that, right? It's just like, when does it end? When does it end when we have this? Everybody's the same, bro. If you're watching this, it's just you, me, and a handful of other motherfuckers that are on the outside looking in, right? Everybody you see around in society, everybody you see, a good 90% of them, right? And I'm not, again, there might be some of them out there, but I think I would have met them by now. They're all in the fucking vortex of ignorance, of sleepiness, of, again, ignorance, like I said. So what we need to do is, if you're in the situation right now and you're watching this and you're someone who is like, been hanging out with your friends, trying to please them and this and that, and you're sort of like seeing the flaws within it and you're sort of like, something's not right here, right? And you're listening to me right now, then you're at the right place. Then you found hope. You found truth. Because it's not supposed to be like this. Listen, I don't have one friend in real life, in this physical dimension, right? On YouTube, of course, there's people that I listen to, but there is not one person that is my age that is as mature as me. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Like, no one. No one who is mature, as spiritually evolved, and is just has such an open mind. They don't exist in my proximity, right? So here's the thing: it's gonna be tough, right? If you are someone like this, it's gonna be tough. You're gonna have to just embrace it. That's what I've come down to, right? You know, I've thought of joining clubs. I've thought of joining these, involvement networks here, but I don't want to come from the place of me trying to find some group or people, right? Because I'm going to just disappoint myself over and over again. I've tried that in the past, right? I've tried joining these clubs. I've tried joining these things, and it doesn't work, right? So, I mean, social anxiety, yeah, this and that. Just get yourself right. Do no fap. Eat right. Just try to spend your time alone trying to make yourself the best you can fucking possibly be, so that when the people that are meant for you come into your life, you are not in a place of depression or anxiety, and you're ready to receive the people that are meant to be in your life, right? So this is sort of a rant, but a lot of us are lonely, man. I spend most of my time alone. I'm telling you, I don't hang out with people. I do not hang out with people. I look at it this way. If I'm not, I'd rather read a book and be inspired by that, or watch a video, than go try to escape my boredom by spending time with people that are fucking degenerates, invalids, right? Every time I hang around, people from my hometown, right? Every time I hang around people my age, I just can't relate, bro. I cannot relate. I'm too much of an old type of person to relate, to go back down to that childish shit, right? So you're gonna have to separate yourself, man. And it doesn't sound good, right? This doesn't sound like a pleasing message to you. But I'd rather suffer from loneliness than suffer with I'd rather suffer from loneliness than suffer with me being around people that are gonna bring me down, that are gonna keep me suppressed, right? It's you gotta pick one, right? And eventually, I'm 19, I'm still young, so I haven't given up hope, of course, right? I understand that I'm still early on, no shit, like fucking 19. So if I don't meet anybody for the next 6 or 7 years, it's fine, or even 10 years, right? Again, you got to look at it like this: if you're someone who is alone most of the time, there's a good chance that you were sent here for something bigger than what this fucking crowd of degenerates are doing, right? They're part of the problem. They are part of the problem, right? And you can show compassion and everything and this and that, but at the end of the day, they're part of the problem. So, you're gonna just have to own up to it and be like, all right, I'm gonna have a lot of depressive times. I'm gonna be feeling lonely. I'm gonna be, sorry about that. I'm gonna be feeling lonely. I might feel jealous of other people because they have friends, they have girlfriends, this and that. But at the same time, you got to realize that when you're in your 40s and 50s and these people are working in cubicles, working 40 plus hours a week, and you're outside in the jungle, financially independent because you spent those years cultivating yourself, growing yourself, building your art, and doing what you need to do to escape this fucking cuck pit, right? You're gonna be like, all right, it was worth it. Those depressive times were worth it. Those lonely ass nights where, at some points I cry. I literally cry. Last night I cried because I felt the sense of like, damn, not only for myself but for everyone else. I cried for myself and for everyone else. And you guys may think I'm a pussy, this and that, but when you're someone who is like a neo, it's very hard to. I mean, of course I put up with it, right? I do my best to put up with it, right? Of course, but there gets to a point where it's just like you get burnt out, you get sick of the same old shit, and sometimes you just gotta stomp one out. You just gotta let it all out. You gotta let out your emotions, right? Catharsis helps, man. If you gotta, sometimes on weekends when my parents aren't home, sometimes I go down to the basement and I just fucking scream. I literally scream like a psycho. Like a fucking psycho. I scream, I make all sorts of weird noises, I try to cry if I can, and I try to just laugh. You know, most of the times, sometimes I'll be walking around and I just want to laugh for some reason, and I can't. So that gets repressed. So I have to release that, or that's gonna eat me from the inside, right? So I'm all over the fucking place with this video. I've gone to so many different topics, but I hope this could shine some light for you. I know some of you guys deal with this, and you're not alone, man. I'm literally alone 99.9% of the time. When I'm not in class, I'm either at the gym, I'm in nature, or I'm in my dorm. It's literally like that. So, yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, please make sure to subscribe and click the notification bell to the right so you get notified when I upload. And if you have any questions, video recommendations, or concerns, or whatever, leave them down below, and I will do my best to get back to you. And as always, I hope you guys have a good day. Peace.